Alright, what we're learning today is the install instructions for Illuminado window film. Here you see William holding up a before and after view of the film, as well as all the tools that you're going to need for this project. If you need to pause at any time during this, feel free to do so, or print up the directions that are on the website.
Just wanted to get a close-up of it.
Alright, the first step, very important one, is cleaning your window that you're going to put the film on. Be sure to take as much time as needed. The slightest speck of sand or dirt can cause bubbles. It tends to collect in the corners and along the edges, so as you see William here, he's cleaning that off carefully. Another important step, before installing your film, be sure to double check your measurements of both the window and the film. William here is holding up his soapy solution. What I usually use is about 16 drops per 32 ounces of water in a squeeze bottle, but you can vary that to your liking. After spraying your table down, William's shown here beginning to peel the backing off of it. This is a very important step. You want to take your time with it. If you need more than one person to do it at one time, be sure to, ask for help, because you do not want that material folding back over on itself. It's, very important. The next step, William's shown here, spraying the film down. This is also very important. You want, thing to be as saturated as possible. You don't want any spot to be untouched, by water. And we're going to do the same thing with the window. Having all this extra moisture on the film and the window allows the film to slide around easily when you put it on there.
No matter how much you put in there, make sure you have enough soap in your solution.
And William is shown here carefully removing the film from the table and walking it over to the window. If you need more than one person with this, be sure to ask for help. Don't be shy. Take your time, especially with the first one. The first one's always the toughest, but it gets easier. I promise you. Here is shown putting it into place.
Place the window. Place the film.
When you start out, you can use your hands, to kind of remove any of the big bubbles. And if any, creases or anything appear, you'll be able to remove that easily by, peeling off the film.
You can change it.
It's very workable until you, finish finalizing squeeging out the bubbles, which is your next step. What I usually like to do is to tack down the top, though your, technique may differ. Tack down the top so it's held in place, and then I, kind of work my way from the center outward, as William's shown here, and remove the, bubbles, starting with a lighter pressure, and as you, as that film starts setting into place, you can increase the pressure. You don't want to use too much pressure at first with the squeegee because, you could end up with creases. Just, like I've said before, take your time.
You may need to add a little
very
spray
important.
on top of it as you're doing it.
Another, good technique when using this is to take, your squeeze bottle and you can spray down the film, which would allow your squeegee to glide over the film easier. Now your final step is, finishing up the window. You can do that with either lead tape, black caulk, or if your window had molding in it, you can use that.
Good.
After that, you're done.